Seem to get the players to play the way you want and sort of step up to the mark when it comes to these big games like against Rangers, that you just can't seem to get the performance that you believe that they're capable of?
I think this was the performance that we've not done in terms of the previous games that we've had against Hearts, against Hamilton, against Partick. I think this is what I try to say is when we play against Rangers, there's a lot of emotions. Everybody knows what it's about. And I think for us, this is a lesson that we need to make sure that we play and focus on the task and what we need to do and not let the emotions take over.
It just seems to be a recurring theme. You know, I think that's 8 games now without a win over Rangers. It just seems to be this mental block almost about being able to go in and produce this assertive, aggressive performance.
Yeah, but I don't think that is totally true. I think if you look at the games that we played, it's been first half, second half, it's not been consistent because I think the favor was us first half, and second half we didn't step up into what we can do. And I think that is something that we need to make sure next time it happens, we need to be consistent over 90 minutes to make that happen.
You don't feel as though there's a kind of mental barrier here when it comes to games of this ilk?
No, I don't think so because, like, listen, before this game, I know that all the players were really excited. They looked forward to the game and they were really eager to get the 3 points home. Today, it didn't happen, and I think it's because of the second half. I don't think it's because of that they can't handle the pressure or whatever you call it. I think it just comes to we need to deal with certain things much better.
When you were on top, there were flashes in the first half where you maybe enjoyed spells of being a dominant team. What do you have to do to make sure that those are the points where you have a tangible return, that you have a goal or you score, you take advantage in those moments? Yeah, and I think that is what you're saying. Like if we scored a goal in the first half, I think the players maybe could have, breathe a little bit and be more, how do you say, calm in terms of playing how we want to play. But it doesn't like we need to then learn to, it's not going to affect us. Like, yes, we could have scored in the first half, but we need to keep going. We need to keep doing what we're good at. And that's what we didn't do in the second half. But that's something, like I said, we need to look at it and we need to make sure that we see it as a lesson and we grow from it. Is it almost a catch-22 because that belief and conviction will come from getting a result, from having to being able to draw on that kind of experience of saying, well, we've done it before, you have to go and do it again? Yeah, and I think the belief is very strong. This is not going to define us. Like I said, we're in a journey, the season is going to be long, we have so many games in front of us. What we need to look at this game is, we need to make sure that we learn from it. We need to make sure that next time we play against Rangers, we know that we need to be consistent for 90 minutes, we need to do what we're good at, and we need to make sure that we take the chances like you're talking about. But like I said, I'm confident. I know the characters in the team. I know what we're all about. I know the quality that we have. And unfortunately, like I said, the second half is not, it's not us 100%. Did you expect more from them in that second half, Sean? From the players? I think we expect always the best from ourselves, including myself and the players. So I think the players are also disappointed because we could have done more. Did you think you'd shout for a penalty in the first half? Listen, I haven't. I remember that it was a chance, but listen, I don't want to talk about the refs today because I think they were not the main problem. Okay, and just in terms, I think you've got 3 days now before the closure of the window. Are you confident that there might be another couple coming in? Well, I hope we get one more player in because we need an offensive player. Yeah, because you seem really short. If like today, if Shersha's injured, you don't have an out-and-out attacker that can play there. Yeah, but we also have Jenny Smith out, and she's been out for a while. And I think those 2 players are quality players. We just need to get them back in. But like you're saying, pretty short in terms of not having somebody who can come in and make a difference. But I don't know. Like I'm very confident in the players that we have. I just feel like we didn't get out the best out of everyone today. Just finally, how do you digest a result like this tonight and across in the immediate aftermath of it? Sorry? How do you digest a performance and result like today's, just in the immediate aftermath, like this evening, tomorrow? How do you digest it? Listen, I think what I've learned is when we win, we're not the best. When we lose, we're not the worst. We need to stay
in a position right now where I need to look at the task. I need to look at what went wrong. And I think my message to the players is, like I said to you guys, I'm so confident in the character we have in the locker room. We need to make sure that this is going to be a lesson that makes us even stronger and even tighter together, and the togetherness is going to be even stronger. We have no excuses in terms of blaming somebody here and there. And I think that is my main thing tonight, is looking at the game again, making sure that I'm the best prepared for tomorrow when we're going to have after game review. And I know that the players are disappointed, and we should be all disappointed today.
And you don't believe that a result like today's has an adverse effect on a belief that you can go and win the title?
I think it's a setback, yes, in terms of that we didn't perform 100% like we want to. But like I said, I'm very confident that this is only going to make us stronger because I know the players inside, I know myself, and I know the staff, and we're going to work even harder now to make sure that we're taking steps forward, even if we took a step back today.